What's up guys, it's Lennyy here, and I have a new video for you today. In the background you're going to be seeing Grat's gameplay. He gave it to me because I'm still trying to figure out my laggy gameplay, so he's just let me have a double KM strike on Ghosts. I don't know what map it is, but it's a pretty good gameplay. I was watching it. So yeah, so let's get into this commentary. The topic today is going to be leading teams part 1. What I'm going to be talking about today is ideology. And if you guys don't know what ideology is, it's pretty much the fact of how you want your team, your motives, your vision, pretty much, and what you're trying to accomplish with your team. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be getting into today. And so the first thing when you start your team is the ideology behind it. Like, how do you want your team? You know what I mean? You have to think about, do you want your team as a sniper team? Do you want your team as an entertainer team, like Optic was and is trying to become? Do you want it to be like that? Do you want to be like FaZe? Maybe not FaZe, because they're changing a bit now, but you know, like a Envy, Fear, you know, those classic sniper teams. You want to be a sniper team, a trick shotting team, a duel team. You know, you gotta take all these things into account. Like, how do you envision your team and how do you want your team? So that's one of the first thing you have to think about. You have to think about how you want it. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it. Like, okay, I will. Like, you know, like, do you want Xbox and PS3, and maybe PC, multi-COD, multi-console? I know for the team I lead, I do multi-console and multi-COD. You also have to, like, when I was starting it, I want to be more of a sniper team. That's what I've always liked, and maybe I'll do some. I was thinking about leaving, like, the entertaining videos to personal channels. The team channel, I think, is where you post the team videos. Like other stuff should go on personal channels. So that's how I see it. Yeah, so that's the first thing, the very first thing you gotta think about. The second thing you gotta think about is, how do you want your team to be seen? And this is all about image. You know, when it comes from clips to editing to just how you want to be seen, and this whole thing will create your image of what your team's gonna be. Like, this is your image, right? So, like, I know FaZe, they have, like, you know, if you watch most of the videos, they have more of a, you know, techno feel, techno image, like a really intense, not intense, but like a really upbeat kind of image, you know what I mean? Like, they're really upbeat, and they really, like, their videos always have, like, a really, like, pick-me-up sort of music to it and stuff. While there's different teams like the Devil Clan, which I don't know if you guys know them, they have like 60K or something like that. They're more of hardcore rock, like they're hardcore like stuff. They have hardcore edits. While, you know, like FaZe or Obey or Fear or anything have more like, you know, like effect edits and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. So you got to think about, like, how you want your team to be seen. Another major thing you have to think about is your team name. When you go and do team names, you have to think about how you want this to sound, because, like, you have to pick something that people are gonna like, and it's gonna fit in with what you want it to be. It's gonna, you know, because I think this is what your teams would be known as. You know, you don't want it to be fucking egg sandwich or some shit like that. You know what I mean? You want it to actually be something nice, something professional, something that you can actually make look pretty cool, you know. So my team right now, we're called Ether. It's a scientific name, you know, and you can really get Ether to look pretty sick, you know. When it looks in the gamer tag, it looks cool. You know, FaZe looks cool, Optic looks cool, you know, all this stuff looks really cool. I mean, you can't just have something, like, you know, really stupid, you know, because then no one's gonna want to watch your videos. Like, it's all about first impressions. Like, when you have something, you always have to have the first impression. So that's, like, when you're thinking about it, the first video you watch of that team's, if it's not good, you're not gonna like the team, you know. So you always have to take that into consideration. So yeah, that's the first part about picking a team. There's the picking the name. I think the second most important part about getting started is to pick a couple of starter people to start with you. You know, like starter members. Like, these are the people who are going to be making your team. Like, you have to pick people who you're good friends with. If you have been playing Xbox for a while and you have some friends on and they're teamless, but they, you know, they may not hit the best clips, but they still hit clips, you know, ask like 4, 5, 6 of them to say, hey, let's make a team together, you know what I mean? And if they do it, which they may do it for you, then you have 6 members on your team, you know. With the 6 members, you start pushing out videos, and once you start pushing out the videos, that's when people are going to want to join. They don't want to join a team that has no videos up, right? No subscribers, and so like, it's like a placenta. It's like, oh, how am I going to get players if I don't have any players? So I can't put up videos, so no players will see my videos. So how am I going to get players to come to my team, right? So what you have to do is you just have to get some friends, you know. I know when I started, it's kind of complicated how I'm the leader and founder, kind of founder of Ether. It's a little bit complicated. If you guys want, I'll put it in a separate video for you guys, like the history of the team or whatever. I can do that for you guys if you want. But yeah, so get back to the topic. You have to have starter members on the team, right? Good. So you have to have the starter members, and then so for getting things started, I would have to say, after you have the team name and after like you talk to all the other people about how you think the team name looks and stuff like that, you have to make the team channel. When you make the team channel, make sure if you want, I can give a tutorial on it, like how to make it like a team channel, like what you have to do and stuff like that. Pretty much you have to, when you make it, you have to put it as like a business so you can make it look better. So yeah, once you have that, you have the team channel up, you have to try and get GFX, and then you want to make a Skype chat. That's right, you need to make a Skype chat for your team. This is a real essential part in getting, not information, but like being in contact with your team and being able to communicate and stuff like that. So you have to make a Skype chat. You know, if your members, I'm assuming almost all the members already have Skype, but if they don't, then they can just download it. It's free. Just go on Skype.com, download it. You know, this is where you're gonna be. You know, this is where you guys are gonna be spending most of your time. You know, I know I spend fucking the whole day in the fucking team chat. I have it on my phone, I have it on my computer. I'm always in that fucking team chat. It's ridiculous, actually, as a leader, how much you're in this team chat. But you know, that's the price you got to pay to be a leader. You know, you have to be willing to do stuff that the other members won't do. You know, that you're a leader, you're supposed to lead. So once you make the team chat, you have to. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My throat. I have swollen tonsils right now. But yeah. So after the team chat, then you have to, and you make your YouTube. Then the second thing you have, or the third thing you have to make sure I say, is the team Twitter. As I said, make it something that usually reflects the team. For me, for Ether, our YouTube URL is youtube.com/ethersniping. Twitter is twitter.com/ethersniping. So this pretty much gives it like a really easy way for all you guys to, or for all your fans to find your stuff. You know, it's easy. It's like just /ethersniping. You're gonna find it on every single website, stuff like that. So yeah, that's what you have to do. And then once you have all these things, that's when you have to start doing the more complicated stuff, the more stuff we actually have to put in a lot of work into it. I'm gonna be going into that in separate videos. Maybe the other videos won't be as long as this one because it's like not as big as topics, you know. I just made this video to try and tell you guys how to really start off the team, what to do with the team when you first start it, and things like that, you know. What else is there? So yeah, that's pretty much it. You have to think about your motives, your intentions with the team, how you want the team image. Once you have all that down and you know what you want, then you make the team channel, you get some of the original members, you bring in, what's it called? No, you make the YouTube, you make Twitter. In the next video I may talk about a couple subjects I don't know yet. I may talk about how, if you don't have any friends who can hit clips, how to find members. I don't know, when I first started leading the team, we had no members, and I was so new to Xbox, and I didn't have any friends. So, you know, if I don't have any friends, how am I supposed to get players to join the team? You know, like stuff like that. So I'll tell you guys what I did and stuff to help you about finding players when you don't have friends, and, well, you know, you don't have friends that can hit clips. Should I say? I don't want to say you guys don't have friends. That's just kind of depressing. But yeah. So next video I'll probably do that. How to get members to join your team and where to find members and stuff like that. Especially for those people who don't have friends who originally joined the team. So yeah. So you can expect that as the next video. That should be coming up probably next Tuesday. This Thursday. Yeah, so thank you for watching the video. I hope you really liked it. I know this is pretty new, but if you liked it, please like, subscribe, and comment, and peace.
Good job. Report to command for